Have you talked about Jay Leno? No, I have not, but I could. I don't know what the going on with him. Like, he just, every now and then Jay Leno will pop up and it's never for something good. It's always like he has the worst injury of all time and it makes no sense. Let's get started with the Jay Leno stuff. Let's get started with that because I mean, trigger warning Jay Leno, but also trigger warning. I don't know what the happened to Jay Leno, but like he looks insanely up. Jay Leno has been seriously injured again after the comedian says he fell down a hill at Hampton Inn.
What on earth happened to Jay Leno?
Oh, your poor face.
Look at my eye.
Oh my gosh.
Jay Leno is all bruised up. The left side of his face is black and blue. His eye is swollen shut. And look at his injured wrist.
It broke my wrist. Lost the nail on the finger. And then I'm all black and blue.
The comedian says he fell down a 60-foot hill.
I said, well, the hill doesn't look that steep. Let me take it down. And then
You rolled down a hill?
Oh,
That's not true.
That's not what these injuries are not consistent with like actually rolling down a fucking hill. And of course, people found the hill that he was referencing. I don't even understand why he's staying at a Hamptons Inn, by the way. Why the is he staying at Hamptons Inn? The Inside Edition reporting was lazy and they showed a picture of the incorrect hillside Jay Leno fell down. So I did some of my own journalism to bring you the accurate story. He was staying at Hampton Inn in Greensburg, PA because he was performing later that day at the Palace Theater in downtown Greensburg. Many people are confused as to why he'd be staying at a Hampton Inn, but that's one of the only hotels in the Greensburg area. The only other option would be an hour drive away from Pittsburgh. Jay wanted to eat at a nearby Dino's Sports Lounge, a popular area eatery that specialized in buffalo chicken wings prior to the show. To walk to Dino's, you either have to walk 750 feet on the road, not a mile and a half, as Jay mentioned, or you could shave off 350 feet if you walk down the grassy hillside. Jay noticed a dirt path worn on the hillside, as is common in the Pittsburgh area. I like that this is like a classic, you know? In Pittsburgh, we like to walk downhill. Okay. So he attempted to take the shortcut and walk down the hill. Since the path was rough, not maintained, and eroded away, he tripped and rolled down the hill, hitting his head on the exposed rocks and earth on the way down the hill. Jay was remarkably accurate as he estimated that the hill would be around 60 feet. After measuring, the hill is 56 feet from top to bottom. I just don't personally understand how this hill caused that much damage, okay?
True.
no, let's show.
Jay Leno says he was staying at a Hampton Inn about 30 miles outside of Pittsburgh on Saturday night when he wanted to have dinner at a local restaurant before his show. Instead of walking a mile and a half down the road, he decided to take a shortcut down the hill. Not a good idea. This is believed to be the steep incline he tumbled.
No. Okay, that makes sense. If he fell off this, that would have made sense, but I believe the Redditors.
Down.
Well, I hit a bunch of rocks. It was 60 feet.
Incredibly, the famous workaholic legend performed just 3 hours later without even taking a day off to nurse his injuries. Last night, he was back at it again.
This isn't the first nor the last time Jay Leno will be injured severely, okay? I just want you to understand something. Jason Leno has been hurt before, right? Didn't he almost die recently? Was it a stroke or what the was it? Oh, there's a breakdown of his previous incidents. Okay. Anyway, let's finish this Inside Edition report and then we'll continue.
In Beverly Hills. This is just the latest mishap to afflict Leno in recent years. In November 2022, he was severely burned in a fire inside his garage.
I went to the Grossman Burn Center and I got a new face. That's a brand new ear.
Leno needed skin grafts, and there he is undergoing hyperbaric therapy at the world-renowned Grossman Burn Center in Los Angeles. Tomorrow night, he'll perform at Comedy for a Cause in Hermosa Beach to raise money for the Burn Foundation. His thank you for saving his life.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, someone has it out for him, dude. Someone wants him dead. It doesn't make sense. He also is demonstrating hubris against God. Jay Leno feeling good despite suffering bruised face from fall. First of all, I don't understand how the hell your nail got ripped off. Like while you're tumbling down a 60-foot like baby hill. How the did your nail get ripped off, dude? It makes no damn sense. But it's just weird. Every part of this just his life is weird, man. There's some really his vibes are so fucked. Anyway, listen, Listen, Leno's hotel fall comes from a string of traumatic incidents that left the comedian injured. He's kept a positive outlook over the past couple of years as he's faced several personal struggles, including a motorcycle accident and suffering from third-degree burns in a gasoline fire. I got burned in a fire. I got a face full of gas. A spark jumped. It's not like, how did this happen? I mean, people get burned every day, he told Fox News Digital in October, joking that people had reacted more strongly because he's a celebrity. Brother, it's Final Destination for you. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Jay Leno has disturbed some really important forces, okay? It is clear to me that Jay Leno has personally disturbed the old gods, okay? I don't know if it was because, you pissed off Conan and he I don't know, went to some Irish witches or something. I don't know if he put a hex on you, or I don't know what is going on. Maybe you bought one too many cars or something, but and God was like, it's bridge too far for me. But I don't get it. Leno noted he was out in 8.5 days in the hospital. He's flexing. He's that's the other thing. His reception to his injuries and his freak accidents is always it's always too cheery, It's too positive of an outlook to have, where he's like, I'm still alive, I'm still Jay Leno, I got 700 cars. It feels as though he is flexing against the powerful, mysterious beings that are trying to execute him. In January, he was knocked off his motorcycle. He broke 2 ribs, 2 kneecaps, and a collarbone. I turned down a side street and cut through a parking lot. And unbeknownst to me, some guy had a wire strung across the parking lot with no flag hanging from it. What? That's not normal. Bro. Dude, I don't want to. I feel like there's some powerful forces at play here. This is just crazy. Dude, his attitude is actually insane. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what is going on with him. I didn't see it until it was too late. It just clotheslined me and boom, knocked me off the bike. The bike kept going, and you know how that works out. In 2022, he underwent multiple surgeries, suffering third-degree burns in a gasoline fire. He suffered significant burns to his face and hands as well as his chest while working underneath a car in his Burbank area garage. We need to understand what the fuck is going on with Jason Leno. I don't know what's going on with Jay Leno. I don't know why. I don't know if he owes the mob money or something. That's what the suspicion is. The common suspicion is. Okay. I've never met a person that is this unlucky, dude. At his age, he's I think he just, if there's a finite amount of luck that you can have, I feel like Jay Leno, despite being talentless and unfunny, having the most insane media career despite being devoid of talent, has now bit him in the ass. It's a monkey's paw situation where it's you're gonna be the least funny late night broadcaster, but you're gonna have an insane run. Having said that, after the end of your career, you are going to find yourself in the comically funniest physical comedy situations for the rest of your life. You're never gonna die, but you're gonna come very close. You're gonna come very close to death over and over again, because the near-death experiences that he's going through, when you're driving a motorcycle and you get clotheslined by a fucking flag, a wired, that's physical comedy. Technically, in an environment that is controlled and you're creating that, it's a cartoonish, it's a Looney Tunes style situation. It's also the type of thing that would normally kill you, and it seemingly does not kill Jay Leno. Taking a tumble because you were hungry to go to the diner, also kind of Looney Tunes style, kind of cartoonish. Jay Leno drives directly into a wall because someone had drawn a realistic looking tunnel. Car explodes. Jay Leno has survived yet again. It just does not make sense to me at all. I don't know how he is constantly finding himself in these situations. I've never been a fan of Jay Leno, but I wish him well. I hope he doesn't get injured. And nobody wants to see an old man constantly in trouble like this, in physical trouble like this. He also pushed out Carson, Conan, and Letterman. He definitely has a monkey's paw. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, must be the IRA trying to avenge Conan. Yeah, they're doing it in a comical fashion though. They have a sense of humor. They have a good nature about this sort of thing and a funny sense of humor.